To be the best version of yourself, you must take on your fears head on. You breathe life into its potentiality when you're lost. The most dangerous part of ourselves is concealed, but when we bring it to the surface and confront it, it becomes a weapon that propels you forward to greatness. Those who aspire for greatness must train to be mental detectives. Success necessitates a search through the darkest recesses of one's own mind for any hellish notions that may be robbing of grandeur. Personal transformation necessitates a regular study of the world's mental programming and belief systems. We must carefully examine, study, and dissect each and every thought to ensure that our thinking produces the type of life we wish. You don't only find yourself when you discover yourself. Look for God. My blood yearns for acclaim, but the fire within me declares that I don't require it. My deity refuses to fit into the box you keep trying to cram him into. The dream is too vast to blossom in your current residence. My feelings for you are genuine, yet I can't talk to you down there. My heart aches, yet your spirit struggles to comprehend what I'm saying. Nothing will be able to stop me. I'm on my way to glory. There can be no advancement without the assassination of our lower selves. We can only rise to greatness by dying to lower levels of acknowledgement. Both the wolf and the dog within us must kill each other. This insight enables us to ascend the heavenly stairwell. We need salt water after exchanging our mortal bodies for celestial bodies. The bridge to eternity is built by sipping from the great oceans of consciousness. We are able to pass over because of our bloody minds. Long-term change necessitates first going to the guillotine, naively laying one's head on the chopping block. It's critical that we don't leave any trace of our plot behind. Our prior limited existence must be completely eliminated. All traces of what happened have been erased from the record of reality. Even the weapon we used to perpetrate this heinous crime must be thrown away. As we enter the self-induced stupor of enlightenment, all previous awareness is washed away in the river of new. We must turn into assassins, tying the rope around our own necks. We put the pistol to our thoughts and lynch our false self. We now worship a higher power, scheming intentional acts of identity theft and homicide. The carnage and bloodshed must have been planned. The thief in us is pierced by the kitchen knives and forks of higher awareness. We slowly bleed to death while laying in a puddle of fantasies. The identity disappeared into the hungry stomach, resurrected in the butcher shop. The divine is exhaled by our new lungs. Are you a serial killer? We must eliminate our old ways of thinking, old habits, and old belief systems. We must first demolish it in order to create fresh life. Destiny's child longs to be held in your loving arms. So lovely in our dreams, small hands and feet. Our unconscious lungs are quietly waiting to take their first breath. Looking into the eyes of our own creation connects us to the divine. We won't be able to fully manifest ourselves until we can swing the sword. The comforts of today must be sacrificed for the sake of tomorrow's sun. The foundations of life are death, battle, and struggle. All remnants of the lower form of ourselves must be eradicated. We can recreate the garden we desire by using active imagination. Yes, spiritual procreation occurs when inner awareness realities are divided. Melt the dream that awakens your spirit and guard it with your thoughts. The flame is all that's left. I'm destined for greatness. The greater the fight, the more significant the outcome. The agony of a dream's genesis simply adds to its significance. Giving up on a dream is the same as aborting a life that may have been. Let us not sacrifice our future victories for today's illusions. Ignore the need to weep on your own. Do not overlook the smoldering fire within. Do not overlook the small legs kicking in your dream's stomach. We become the victim when we butcher our fetus out of fear and mistrust. The blood of what could have been clings to us as a result of maternal mortality. Our pregnancy is terminated by the goal of requiring evidence. The imagination is impregnated by heaven. In our brains, it is planning its holy sperm, but it is our fate that must preserve the womb that contains tomorrow. Each trimester necessitates a stronger conviction, a stronger belief in order to fertilize the egg. We don't need anyone's permission to be who we are. We don't need permission to dream the dream we've been given. We don't need to seek permission to breathe the air that makes us happy. All we have to do now is burn. You cannot put out a fire destined for greatness. Each degree of success you achieve demands more determination, discipline, hustle, grind, and focus. You must be more concerned with your desire to succeed than with your fear of rejection. See, greatness is on the other side of no. Rejection did not break me. It created me. Look, everyone has the potential to be successful. Every single one of you reading this right now has the potential to be successful in life. Don't let anyone deceive you. Now, capability, that greatness, that champion, that warrior that's begging to come out on the inside, that'll tap into that. You must acquire the mindset that will allow you to achieve this. Create an internal standard that will allow you to do so, a grind that will help you achieve it. The core of come-from-behind economics is the grind. According to the law of hustle, a grind based on mediocrity will not support the lifestyle required for success. Without discipline, New Year's resolutions only serve to extend one's incarnation in mediocrity. The masses are essentially status quo satellites, as you can see. Successful people become the gravitational pull that causes the entire world to revolve around them. Transformation occurs when faith is mobilized. As a result, you must demonstrate that you believe in your dream by acting on it. Allow your grind to speak for itself. Stop making things more complicated than they need to be. It's easy to achieve success. Dream the dream you want to achieve, and then grind to the level required to make it a reality. That is all there is to it. When the world says you can't do anything, keep grinding. Grind if you have nothing and want to be someone. Get up and grind when people tell you your talent isn't enough, that you don't have the resources, the means, the background, the education, or whatever it is. Economics from the ground up, built on the grind. The one they all doubted, no one believed or conceived, but that obstinate fool. Just continue dreaming the dream. The world is yours. Be yourself. Wear what you want and set the world on fire. Higher and shatter every barrier that the world erects. Grind it out, friend, until the sweat runs down your face. Hustle, I said. It's all in the womb, buddy. The conflict, the struggle, the block is what gives birth to your inner champion. That belongs to dread, the spirit of doubt, and all the envious people who want to bring you down. Sweat was used to establish, constructed on a foundation of toil economics that arose from nothing. And I'm blessed and unstoppable, thanks to God.